Oh, welcome, welcome. Here, let me put that up. That's Vine's Expository Dictionary of New Testament Words. Decades and decades ago, when I started studying, I started with 3 books. That was one of them. Started with King James Bible, Strong's Exhaustive Concordance to go with the King James Bible, and then my Vines. And I strongly recommend Vines. If you're starting a library, that's a good book to have. I still love to use it in book form, even though I have it on many software packages, which the software, by the way, has replaced the Strong's, and I now use about 40 some odd different Bibles to reference in any study. So everything's been replaced except for that Vines. It's a good one to start with. I still love it in book form. All right, I'm rambling, but I'm old, so I have the right. Welcome to Things Above Ministry, and this series is called God's Master Plan and Our Place in It. This is my bucket list. This is information I want to leave behind. I'm 77 years old. I've had decades of research, study, went to seminary to see what they had to say, and out of everything, this is the most important information that I can leave behind. 3 reasons why it's important. 1, because of doctrines. 2, because it answers questions. And 3, because it provides plenty of help in trials. Doctrines, going back to number 1, doctrines. This will lay the foundation for all other doctrines in the Bible. It doesn't cover them, but it does lay a foundation. Questions. When I started my Christian life and started my study, I had so many questions that I was not getting answers to. I wasn't getting satisfied answers. This provided the answers. Provided the answers to all, I'd say 99% of all of my questions. Hopefully it will provide some answers to your major questions. And then trials. Tell you, we all go through horrendous trials at some points in our life. And if you're thinking at all, you have to stop and say, is this worth it? What did I get myself into? Why am I going through these trials? This doctrine, remember, will provide the answer, and it will also provide strength and clarity when you're in the middle of a trial. So very important information. God's master plan and our place in it. All right, let's get into the format. What's going to happen in this series? We're going to have these short videos for each lesson. And so in each lesson, you can go through these short videos. Then if you want, you can download an extensive and exhaustive set of notes. Those you can dig deeper and deeper and deeper into. Hopefully it will encourage other people to pick up this topic, this doctrine, and keep adding to it. So, but anyway, exhaustive notes. Short videos with exhaustive notes. That's the format of this series. Now, on your part, let me offer some study suggestions. Study in small groups, in intimate settings, such as a house, somewhere that you can discuss these videos and the notes after you've gone through them. Very, very important. And I say in small groups because intimacy and sharing, very important. Iron sharpens iron, and you need that. You absolutely need that. And Hebrews 11:25 says, as you see that day drawing close, forsake not the gathering of yourselves together. Well, that's anywhere, everywhere, at all times. So the trials are getting stronger. Let us draw together and encourage one another. As far as needs for this study, your requirements, I don't know that I'd say requirements. I would strongly suggest that you bring a Bible if you have one, your favorite one. pen, paper, and some type of filing system, such as a 3-ring binder or a folder to put your notes in. So Bible, pen and paper, and I'm going to say 3-ring binder. The last suggestion for study suggestions is take your time and be consistent. Stay with this week after week after week. Don't watch one lesson and then say, oh, it's okay, I got it in last week, I'll miss this week, I'll pick it up next week. Consistency. Consistency is of ultimate importance. So try to stay consistent. And part of that is planning it out. Once you see this series, this introduction, maybe lesson 1, and you realize, yes, I want to go through this entire series, excuse me, look at your calendar. Make a plan. Make sure you can do this. So consistency. Now, the last point here I want to make is that each lesson builds upon the other lesson, all the previous lessons. You do not want to hit lesson 4 without having gone through lessons 1, 2, and 3. So make sure that you go through each lesson in its order. Do not jump ahead. All right, so that's my suggestions for your study and for going through this series. And I'm gonna remind you. I know it's really hard for you to tell, but I am old, and I will mispronounce words every once in a while. I have a few soapboxes that I like to pull out. Soapbox meaning I like to get up and preach every once in a while. And my memory isn't what it used to be, but you're going to have to bear with me. This is my bucket list. This is something I do want to leave behind, but bottom line, it's the most important information that as a Christian you should have in your toolbox. It's foundational. So it's important. Okay, I can tell I'm ready to ramble. So that's it for the introduction. Look forward to seeing you in lesson number 1. And, well, I guess just be blessed. See you in lesson number 1. Thank you.